Nana ya Sikapa mene
Nana ama Fordjour
ye betwa ya husima ya ba ya de kase ni mu nkyere mu ankasa bebrɛw Wafun kator yetwa ensem no so ana ye hye ensem no ase ede amawodia na watchi mu a eno man fotosamfo ekogine mu ewo mrahwe de fie kokenkan oman no akom sika meche 2025 budget no na opening ensem bebre no a ena ode tu eja amatememufo so ahoto akire wono agin ede afa ho ensem a Dr. Kaseɛbɔ atoba forsen ede tu eja enese eyade wono etebri sika chichiridie ede kwa eye agriculture no emu sane ebeboa ma eye kuadwuma ne nyoma ahotro no etumi afa ne ntimapa no efra eni ti Ghana sika no opepepepe pemba ko eni echiripo enum ena wode kwa akohyem sane ebeboa ama ye mine sika nsam atete apansam no etumi afa ne ntimapa no efra afei enkukwo nketenkete dwumadi awono ede aba no so wo be hye na eye efiefia ahodro bebre no a ede wo ho
of 1.5 billion Ghana cedis for agriculture for economic transformational program, of which Feed Ghana, Ghana Grains Development Project, Vegetable Development Project, and Nkoko Nketenkete are all key components of the program. Right, Honorable Speaker, we have also allocated 51.3 million Ghana cedis as seed fund for the establishment of the Women's Development Bank. Mr. Speaker, we have also allocated 300 million Ghana cedis to the National Apprenticeship Program. Mr. Speaker, I repeat, we have also allocated an amount of 300 million Ghana cedis to the National Apprenticeship Program. Right, Honorable Speaker, we have also allocated an amount of 100 million Ghana cedis.
Wasansem na mu na oman photosam for Dr. Kaseɛbɔ ato forcing or the ensem etu dwa se empempi no ya na esukufo teachers no ya na omunya adabansi allowance ntino abomodia atabri sika 2.3 million ede ama teachers for allowance na afesusu nursing training allowance no so no wabomodia atabri sika 4.8 million and so edi ashemu enu ntine na afidie teachers for ene nursing for omo atede ene pa.
Mr. Speaker, we have also allocated 203 million Ghana cedis for the payment of teacher training allowances and another 480 million Ghana cedis to nursing training allowances. Mr. Speaker,
ewo Dr. Kaseɛbɔ atoba forcing and someone odokotu eja ewo mrahyebeja efie obeni no editu eja ochire mu say yesha district assemblies common fund DACF ayade ampedinfo edi siketitiri dia kwa akohyim se na ebeboa ama omotumi enya sika dia ye adwuma wo mensini no emu se na ebeboa ma mpuntun dwuma so etumi eyi niti edi epie and someone Dr. Kaseɛbɔ atoba forcing editu eja eni.
Mr. Speaker, we have also allocated an amount of 7.5 billion Ghana cedis to the District Assembly Common Fund. In accordance with our decentralization policy, 10% of the funds allocated to the District Assembly Common Fund should be sent directly to the district assemblies to spur economic growth and at the district level to deepen decentralization. Right, Honorable Speaker, I repeat, we have allocated an amount of 7.5 billion Ghana cedis to the District Assemblies Common Fund. Mr. Speaker, in accordance with our decentralization policy and objective, we propose to Parliament that a minimum of 80% of the funds should be sent directly to the District Assemblies to spur economic growth at the district level and deepen decentralization.
Abusia yasasu ejinemu kuchu ewo mrahyebeja fie wa bra opani no de Ghana kohomasika no tudwa no wo kiremu se sisi a Ghana omo ekwan no omo aban no ekwan omo nam so no omo nam kwan kron eso esan se eniema omo ka se omo beye no omo ahwe na omo aye eniema ni bi te se wa bra omo ampani ejina simpie so ka se obeyi 60 ministers no odi osie ayoyo na wasanso ka se obeyi 11 no wo de esie ayoyo ena ne atwato okra cha se ama Ghana fo cha se omunhu ni omonya kra ene betting tax no omampani de osie ayoyo eno nti opani ni kiremu a Ghana omaban no cha se omonam kwan papa so pa.
We are making serious progress. Right, Honorable Speaker, we are making progress. We committed to running a lean, efficient government of 60 ministers. Mr. Speaker, we have delivered. Mr. Speaker, we committed to scrapping the e-levy. We have delivered. Mr. Speaker, we committed to scrapping the betting tax. We have delivered. Right, Honorable Speaker, we committed to eliminate academic fee for first-year public tertiary students. We have delivered. Mr. Speaker, we committed to providing free tertiary education for all people with disability. We have delivered. Mr. Speaker, we committed to providing dedicated source of funding for free secondary education. We have delivered. Mr. Speaker, we committed to distributing sanitary pads to our schoolgirls. We have delivered. Mr. Speaker, we committed to uncap get fund. We have delivered. Mr. Speaker, we committed to uncap the national health insurance. We have delivered. Right, Honorable Speaker, we committed to uncap the road fund to maintain our roads. We have delivered. Mr. Speaker, we committed to hold a national forum on education. We have delivered. Right, Honorable Speaker, we committed to hold a national dialogue on the economy. We have delivered. Mr. Speaker, we committed to deliver free primary health care. We have delivered. Mr. Speaker, we committed to deliver Mahama Care Program to finance the treatment of non-communicable disease. Mr. Speaker, we have delivered. Mr. Speaker, we committed to deliver free
Dr. Kaseɛbɔ atoba forcing and someone oditu eja ewo mrahyebeja fie mekire oman no akwomresika ne no na okinkan wie ye de na chese ye ho ayedeja MPP NDC a wo ye dom kuma ne dom kase no wo mo ade aginemu ewo ho sei.
Ewusi awasa asem na emu enamra shebedefie emu ye de ye mo hwa me reaction na na say nsem sisi ye ero no we de enum to na na ne obi jeso auto no obi jeso tenor no obi jeso treble ero nti mo me mo hwi ne afie ni ntwemu e wo mra shebedefie ne mra sisi a.
What the minority leader says
Jinemu ewo saa ensabino mu ewo so hu ne se eyemfidie ne edidi dwumantie to de bia na ache eye afekere ne ho kaka ne sumpedefo abomodin ahye ede amayen ye jinemu wo saa ensabino a emude ya ye nimu se wo bra dok Ghana mampeni His Excellency Ora John Dramani Mahama ede oman ne bobre ede kwatu eja no MPP 4 efa wono ye dom kuma wo nhwebe fie ede tu eja se enye no kure nsema omampeni bekenkan ne nye no kure eni ntino wanga se wo the true state of the nation abetu eja wasan so aye wo hu biom edi mfantefo no mu a ni nyina ye budget ya Ora Dr. Kese Atoba Force nkenkan ye ewie ye no edom kuma na sanse oba bonten wo fransem twofo hie mu wo kire mu say budget ya na budget ya wo kenkan ye ya zan budget nko a.
We have witnessed what we can best describe as an Azan budget. Mr. Speaker, they are on much talked about for 24-hour economy. The president came here, they said it was all ready. The finance minister comes here, and again, the 24-hour economy policy is not included in his budget statement. Mr. Speaker,
Usia was ansem ye mu ye de ni etwemu e wo mra shebedefie was ansem ye mu e na openia oda edom kese no ano Mahama Ayarga oka asembi asema woka nyina ne se sade wo mo ebo modin eto nwom no omo nkai edom kuma ne edom kese no bo mu eto nwom no omo enkai na omo hu na omo hu ne se omo nyina ansema ekoso no omo nyina omo hyemu bi.
Definitely, I know the script is long. Who knows? We've not yet gotten time to go through all. Yeah. But I know at times it's not everything that.
what the minority leader says is a reflection of the constitution of this site. It's testimony to the fact that when they are needed, they will be here. When they are needed, they will be here.
nyina we are involved and kasa said ye na edom kuma no edom kese no omano ayeden na ne ho de utimi ehu se amanfo tonwum yie pa nkwada bere mu no na amanfo tonwum yie ewo basra so de mu pa enu nti no edom kuma no opani a oda wo mo ano na ye mahama ayariga opani no esa gina simpie so eka se empuntundwuma na enidaso na Ghana mapani wabra oma kwan ema oman foto samfo no ewe kenkan oma na kohoma sika de kire Ghana fo nyina no o kire ma empuntu opa ne anidaso na afei eba ama Ghana eman ni nyina.
Mr. Speaker, this clearly is a budget of a government and a party that keeps its promises. Almost every promise that was made by John Dramani Mahama is being fulfilled in less than 120 days. This budget is a budget for Makola women. This budget is a budget for assemblymen. This budget is a budget for girls. Because the certificate part is for the female students. That's why I said girls. Mr. Speaker, this is a budget.
Free aye ora mahama ayariga ensem no ebuna fe yede ni akyeremu ewo Kintampo North mrashebedwani a ono no ewo ho ani ora Kwame Kuma Joseph opedi no edensem bi atu eja wo bra oman sanda hene Dr. Kesel atoba force nkenkan oman no budget no ewieye na no no peni no akyeremu se eye papa pa se MP NDC aban agana mampeni ora John Dramani Mahama ne die nim wo moya de papa pa se wono etumi eyiyi eto ahodo bebrenu a edi efiri ho ebiti se COVID-19 levy ebiti se levy betting tax and afi VAT ahodo bebrenu eye papa pesan se na enkane na timemufo komu ebu esan se ubekwa akoyi eye
clear admonition of manifesto pledge obedience. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has shown that he is consistent with his manifesto pledge, which he translated into the State of the Nation address and translated that into economic policy today. As the days unfold, when we take up the debate, we will see it. I am so gladdened, my heart got so gladdened, especially when His Excellency, through the Finance Minister, indicated that they are going to now put assemblymen on allowance and budgeting 100 million Ghana cedis for that. That shows that we now have the complete implementation of local governance system. Because that structure, the lower level structure of local government.
For job creation. The budget does not make promises to the private sector and does not put in place the supporting systems for the private sector. Clearly, all the youth with high expectations have today been disappointed, and we think that it is an budget. But we're going to take the next few days to critically analyze each statement made and expose them. Thank you very much.
Ora Alexander afenyoma ken ensemo odi tu ejana feyemfa yeni entremu ewosa eye budget on sensem no a emu na no na enkane oman fotosamfo eni Ora Muhammad Amin Adam openi no de nsem bi atu eja ogina mu edemedom kuma ni nyina esanse ono enso ewo MPP meche New Patriotic Party no openi no nsem odi atu eja ina ense betting tax no enya de wono ede ba mrahye be de fie kra mu wogi tu mu wodi bi ejuma na won fendi juma wo man Ghana emu anche na eye mrahye be de ni de ma Asen South Reverend John intim Fordjour odo so ede betu eja se wo shebo se eyade obeyi betting tax no edi efiro ensem no wankasa wo chire mu sei.
Ladies and gentlemen, betting tax that they said they have abolished. We never collected betting tax. We never implement the betting tax. So to come and tell Ghanaians that you have abolished something that was not implemented is to deceive the people of Ghana.
They also introduced a lot of hidden taxes. They talked about abolishing taxes. Yes, of course. We all, in our manifesto, agreed that certain taxes ought to go. If we had one power, we promised that we're going to abolish e-levy. We promised that we're going to abolish COVID levy. We promised that we're going to abolish betting tax. We all said we're going to remove it. So,
ladies and gentlemen, betting tax that they said they have abolished. We never collected betting tax. We never implement the betting tax. So to come and tell Ghanaians that you have abolished something that was not implemented is to deceive the people of Ghana.
Nsenchania New Patriotic Party NPP amanyoko no wonu eyi ewe ye nkonya obi beka se ye nkonya esanse betting tax no ye nim se nkofo e kiremu a na yetisi mbonten nkofo e kiremu a e ade e wono etesa eto no na no no enam so ama eye mpenifo bebre no na akasa e de afa ho ba mesremu ye nkoye chikakra 2024 abato no emu na se ansa na abato no ba be koso no na frankatu ni de ma NPP amanyoko no Dr. Bawumia na openino campaign message ana all kinkan nsem chofo mpenimfo etitiru ebepiemu ewase a na ne campaign message no all ton edematememufo ene afi mpenimfo se natememufo betumi ato aba no ede ama won na no na mpenimfo etiremu se samoso betting tax no enu a esidan ena Dr. Bawumia etumi ko gina simpio so wo bra na all ton ne campaign messages no na odetu eja say eto bebre no ano oba obeye fro Trupa and betting tax no and in 17 no Dr. Bawumia say
my government will provide a tax amnesty. The new policies that I am proposing to implement in 2025 will give us the fiscal space to eliminate some taxes such as the proposed VAT on electricity if they are still on the books.
Enya sikatwitwiri dia 50 million every tax no emu. Operi no say eno chire ni semu.
The betting will have two stream of taxes. So we have the gross gaming revenue tax, then we have the withholding tax. For the first months that we implemented, we got average for the GGR, average about 20 million a month for Mercedes, 20 million. Then for the gaming, we've started for the withholding, we've just started the season, the betting season. So the lean season, we're doing around 15 million cities. We're hoping this will quadruple in the major.
Nsema auditu eja mecha Ghana Revenue Authority won sika bosum bia wono enya efri eye betting tax no emu ye home kase no so batiawa. So kan ya ho ama ya ho met kase no sutiawa aba yetua ensab no esodia ya da so aginemu e wo betting tax no ho na mashobedani edema okaiko central ene ora Patrick ya boama openi no de chawpa akọ ede amatememufo nyina se MPP aban esre won fa enche won esanse betting tax no won amfa mba one am fan komra shebe de fie ankwa anko kasa ho and debate wo because all the komra shebe de fie a bill wonya agi tumu a ababedane law emra eni to openi ne de chew papa emu eden na eko ede amatememufo se na nsanya na oman photo sam for Dr. Kaseɛbɔ atoba forsen ede oman no akomresika ede ba bebu oman ne afi ode betu eja wo mra shebe de fie na ensem a woka se to awodo bebre na wayi di efiri ho no you no krese wayi ede efiri ho na amomu no edem kuma no a penin kwanchefo a no ye oman nka no man photo sam fo kodi wono enim e friends am chofo enhiemu ani Ora Mohammed Adam opening nsem odi tu eja NS betting tax no nya ade a wono implement ya no wode ba ye a enye adwuma kra so wo man no emu eni ti so man sanda hene ni NDC aban se wono eye feso wotugu mani so esan se wono amfen di dwuma e wo oman no emu na ni no opening no e temu se wo ya sorry papa pata wo ye biribisa eni titimemu fo won ena wo be mu esanse sabi mpeni focus so obaja ne nan egu nan so a ye enchanto ne na mum ye pepa enfom so ene kasa nkunyesie bi na ntumi ankoso yie a poto kasa mbroni be kasa miscommunication ene nteni die mu a won fanche NPP amanyoko no
some miscommunication dia na ye bomodin atie ho egu Ghana memu hanu sei nipa dodo na na akasa wa bra edom kuma no eka ensem bi se enya de se omo ede betting tax no enya de se omo introduce ye no yeyi na ni Ghana for dodo na akasa Ghana for dodo na akasa na wono mu nsema woka enyina ene se enya no kura da biara da enya no kure na no kura no matcha boy no omobo modia ete womo na omuni ni entia edom kuma no ka se o ma introduce sa betting tax no omo de ensem omo kan nyina no enya no kure de biara da betting tax no omo de ba yankasa
okay na ya Manchester match e okobo ya menye bi kakredi mika yi miska omo phone su o matimi na aseme no mujam ana omo fi se yankwala oga na ha na yankwala o ni akoso kromi ya yekita phone yekita wasa yen ye hu mi say betting tax ya time more than 5 good times nko medi Manchester medi Liverpool medi Real Madrid medi Chelsea ni na ya time ni na government oti edume ya so samso me nti wu jana nda ye betting fu ka chance beti beni ko na pesa odada wan sanya manyamo enta na ma ya to abedi tia o munguso me ye baguso ato abeti am da.
This thing is what I'm surprised of, for the minority to come and say that they never implemented the betting tax. But I have friends here, no, I don't stake bets. I have friends here who have shown me their slip that they won and the money has been deducted. So who is taking that money? I think this government should find out, do a thorough investigation and find out and brought those people to book. Because it's strange that the whole government then, with a finance minister of such intelligence, who come and tell us they never implement the betting tax, but yet people monies are being deducted when they won, and this is more criminal than what we are hearing from the even the ghost names. This is more dangerous and serious. The opposition, if they knew what they have said, I think they have to come back again. You sit down for somebody, an individual, to be deducting people's money without government knowing it. This country, it's very bad. It's very, very bad. MPP, if they don't take it, they will be in opposition for long, because the youth will be asking, those that their money has been taken will be asking, if you said you
Mufo ajoin echere no eho na fe ye de ni akopie mu ewo mrahyebeja efie na krole krote abato mpeswado esomra shebedwani ono no ewo ho ene Dr. Zenato Ajiman Rollins maame no ejina simpie so ede nsab awodro de egu eja na ensam a ode atu eja enina ede se wonse enkane no emba ana eye emba oye akoda oyo maami o oye abesiriwa o nina eye mma etu de bia yedi yensa keka won papa ayakayaka de obi wa yese wodabra ne eye kitchen hona obeche suku de amwa amaw ensem bebrenu a na enu na maami na gina simpie su no de atu eja se ye hye na bibiri mu ha pande a wosre papa se empanimfo betumi asore wo ho woka na won agina wona na ntuo so no won atumi akasa mu sane ebebo ma ayakayaka de yede ye emba no etu ebetumi echa ewo oman no ana bibiri man no emu.
We did come out with a gender equity law, which was the Affirmative Action Act last year. And this is supposed to make sure that we have 50% women representation in various ministries, departments, and agencies. But in addition to that, on the continental level, the African Union has just adopted the Convention on Combating Violence Against Women and Girls. Mr. Speaker, this provides for a comprehensive legal framework that seeks to prevent, eliminate, and effectively address all forms of violence against women and girls in Africa. It also seeks to address the persistent barriers to women's participation in peacekeeping and peace-building operations. Mr. Speaker, I believe that as a show of Ghana's commitment towards realizing the equality and equity of women in our society, we must, as a matter of urgency, ratify this convention and domesticate it in order to make sure that we are not just paying lip service to the idea of women having a fair share of leadership and decision-making in this country, and to make sure that when women do present themselves in positions of authority and when they present
Zenato, so Mammy Dr. Zenato Rollins, so na yeni achiremu, ewo mrashebedofie wani yuguswa yawo. Mammy sono kama kentampo South MP kasa. Mammy ni sema waka nyina ene se etobere bia eya na wobi eni wobi tia. Na sebi bema no epese oyedie ya opese osese. Ebia na medini no anasa abofra bia ya na otene nchen na eba ne sa entwaye na ono kra no ye ya na ehye na ahobra kra ne se mpanifo ata aka se bi se kotra se de woto bo no honya na hisa sebi ne odina chire na woka se wani tene no eno kra na ya na areho ne kra ene se ebia na obi ni obi te na obi bema ne pesa osese abofra no na abofra ne bomoden ekoko ka kire ne se maame okunu epese osesenia ni ya wo ba chire ba be kase o pese ugu ma ware ni ade ni nyina no wo sere se eya na ntwaye enti wo de afutuo akwa ama mema nyina se wo ba sere mo eya na mozepo no muntumu kakra ai muntumu enye oba bia na sebi o hye miniskirt ni ade na ne hu kakra enye omunyina ena to de bia wo se mo wuro muzip no enti no wo sere se ya zepo no muntum na mutumu a hwe anyemo.
Today, as we celebrate International Women's Day, I want to encourage the young women out there that they live with their relatives, whether they are house helps or they are storekeepers or they sell for somebody. Mr. Speaker, I'm a bit sad today because I got some information this morning. There's this young lady that lives with a relative, and every day the husband wants to rape her. And the moment she wants to, when she wants to talk about it.
The husband wants what?
The husband wants to rape the house help.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And anytime the lady wants to talk about or trying to tell the sister, then another relative comes. You are spoiling their marriage because of the way you behave, because of the kind of clothes that you wear. That is why my husband was interested or had interested in you. Yes, Mr.
Mrashibedja efie neche say International Women's Day jumedi e course die neche say mba no a na sabiye mba mpanimfo a wono esi wono anem e wo Mrashibedja efie no wo kasa ede ma eye mba nyina e wo oman Ghana emu na inkane Deputy Finance Minister ana inkane oman fotosamfo abedi akire ene ma me abena osai asawi ono asanso ye Mrashibedja ni edema etiwa East maame no de nsem bi atu eja ni nyina ene se senia empenimfo NDC aban efirase ema emba akonya no ohun ne se ya de ebeboa pa na ama oman no ejina yie esanse emba sebe nyankopon ma wonimde nyankopon ma won nyansa di ko ekire eni nti no se wo wade mu a ade ne betumi etumpon na afei no ediyedie so etumi aba emba ye aboafo eni nti se wo wade mu a eyeyie maame ne nsem a okay na ekire mu se ebraso se oman Ghana emu no ye benya oba oye oman fotosamfo na to se oba bechi ye sika nsem totoye no eso se ne ebeboa ama oman Ghana totoye no akonenim.
Done a lot for our women, like I said. For now, we have the first woman vice president. We've also had chief justices who are women. I think what is missing is a finance minister who is a woman. And I know that very soon, Ghana will be having a finance minister who is a woman. Mr. Speaker, women do a lot. We hold the economy in the home. We do a lot for our nation. All we are asking for is recognition. All we are asking for, Mr. Speaker, is recognition, because we do a lot. We are not asking for handouts, we are not asking for special privileges, but we are asking that you recognize the role we play. Because if you look at our population, the population of the world, women occupy more than 50% of the population. Yet when it comes to issues concerning women, you have more of the men, being those who, for one reason or the other, are being asked to speak on issues concerning women. Mr. Speaker, all we are asking for
na yedieni etwemu ewo Mrashibedja fie wabra honorable Abujenapo ede ensebi betudwa Ghana fo dodo na ene tiremfo ni bebre ene eka bibi se dumso aba edom kuma no so ede betudwa se dumso no abaye pa ye ena openi no ekire mu se emfidie na ye omode ye adwuma eno nti anchi obi aba ho wo se omohwe na omoye ni ye na emom emfidie na Mishwa yes na efa asantimantem ema light no e stable no enkania no ejina brane no eho ene ko anchew na sisi ade o ma hwe aye ni yie ama bibia dada na akwan.
December 2024 a major fault occurred on some underground cable at the Rich Bulk Supply Point substation in Kumasi. Unfortunately, there were no alternative routes to facilitate power evacuation and supply. What it meant is that in December 2024, when that major fault occurred, the system had not been configured to have an alternative route to allow power to evacuate. And so from December through to January, there were several major challenges and outages in respect of supplying reliable power within that enclave. This went on and continued well into January, Mr. Speaker, and did not relent. And so, on assumption of office, this administration took urgent steps to replace approximately 3 kilometers of faulty lines on that section in order to ameliorate the challenge.
For onoshe anwodin juma ensem esona fe ni enchemu ewo ora Ken Ofori Ata Asoye yeni musebo so me ba kon ba besin kwode na Office of the Special Prosecutor eye Owura Kisi Eja Ben e de no to wanted list ne so anu wo hihye opani den eno no nam som wo de tumi ni hye wonsem akopie mu e wo Owura Ken Ofori Ata efia eno no cantonment na wo koboro wo ye search awudo bia wo ye na eno na mpanifo e kire mu se ana Owura Ken Ofori Ata ba be pie mu wo man Ghana emu na ode atu eja se eniema OSP man mpanifo bi ye ya na asrafo ne aposifo bi ye no encha ye kura na tese wono akoni dem wo de cameras ene nyoma wodro wo kone kitchen na wo fe wo kone bedroom wo kone wardrobe nyema bi a wo be no wo de video no wo video na no no penini ba ya ni security mpanifo yi na sutrese sei na eye enkofo ebe ye wo penini kyeremu sei na bu nje saa na mo a OSP ni asrafo bi mutu ye eni no openi eye Owura Ken Ofori Ata atronsa mankrata e de akwakoma high court say asrafo mienu ana aposifo wo hu wo mu no ebi ani DSP Bismarck Boachi Asan and afa Chief Inspector Mensa sankofo mienu ena atisia no eye nsamankrata Owura Ken Ofori Ata cho de koma high court no wode ekwa hwehye nti sankofo ye wanted list campaign for hwehye won se no betumi de won egina embra no enim wo kire mu se enkofo wo ba won ye dumienu na dumienu no ebi mu hye asrafo atade aposifo atade ba ku me na afenkaye no wonu hyefie entade na ni no peni no e kire mu se we de enye ntwa ye kura ontena so eni ntina sam wetabiri ade kwa kodan high